We've got a 1969 Chevy Nova Pro Street, and it's got some big honking tires under the back of this car. And under the hood is a big honking 496 stroker motor, dyno tuned at 533 horsepower. Full roll cage, full restoration, really cool car. You can go to volocars.com to find the price tag on this one and over 200 other classic cars for sale, and each one will have a monthly finance payment as well. But for right now, buckle up, let's go for a spin. So it's a fiberglass cowl hood on here. It's actually a nice quality hood. It's straight, it's clean. Fender looks real nice. Overall, nice, clean, straight. Hood sticks up just a touch there. Good, clean, straight body. Door is straight. The gap around the door is spot on. I mean, that's real nice. Oh, yeah, opens and closes really well. The roof is straight, quarter panels, clean, straight. All the body looks really good. Trunk fits real nicely. The paint job, now this car is very affordable. I just sold one for 100 grand. I think this is about half of that. The paint job shows really well. Next to a 100 grand car, it's not that nice, but it is a very smooth, shiny paint job. Like there's chips right at both corners. Someone's slamming the trunk too hard, chip the paint. The actual finish, it's not wet sanded like glass, has a little texture like a new car would have from the factory. So overall, the paint job is sharp, it's beautiful, you will be proud of it, but it's, it's not the $100,000 car. Clean, straight body, though. Here's a chip down here at the bottom. Yeah, both doors open and close real well. No emblems on the side, just a nice clean look. And it does look like the rear quarters do flare out a little bit to help accommodate those big old tires. Now, they must have buffed too hard right in here. The paint is buffed through a little bit. And there are some ghost stripes. You can barely see them. But right here, there are some stripes and on the trunk as well. So again, the paint job looks dynamite. It's not a 10, it's an 8. Windshield's been replaced. Moldings look good, they're straight. Probably also an 8. The mirror looks nice. Vent window frame looks real nice. The wheels, they are really polished. They're Weld racing wheels, highly polished. Mickey Thompson Sportsman tires, front and back. I have the size written on our website. Those are some huge tires under there. The rear window has been replaced. That's crystal clear. Has a master disconnect switch, and you can turn it off, take the key with you. Tail lights and bumper look new. So yeah, it's a good looking, mean machine. Hood pins up front, that's what holds the hood down. There's no hood latches. Now let's open it up, see what that roll cage and that motor is all about. So this is what they call it's been back halved. The back half of the car has been reconstructed, mostly to accommodate the huge tires. I mean, look at the size of the wheel well. Normally it would stop about here. So this is all reconstructed. You can see those tubular bars coming down. That's all part of the roll cage. That's structurally, real in this car. It's not for looks. So this whole trunk pan, all reconstructed. This is a composite fuel cell. You can see premium lines and fittings. I would assume that's a fuel pump. It's a power vac. It's called CVR power vac. Billet battery hold down, Optima battery. They put the battery in the trunk, just more weight over the tires, less clutter in the engine compartment. The paint is kind of dry, it's presentable, but functional. Those are forged aluminum wheels, real sharp looking wheels. Oh, and it comes with a pile of receipts. Those tires and wheels were bought in 2020, 3 years ago, almost to the day. So they got a lot of life left on them. Weather strips were replaced. Looks like the door panels, armrest, and window crank are new. Dash pad's new. Custom instrument panel with a complete set of sport comp gauges. You got a tachometer. Let's see what the odometer shows. Not even 1,500 miles on the build. This is all part of the fuel injection. It has all your readouts there. Engine management system. Here the roll bars goes right through into the engine compartment. You can see it's cut down low and get in and out easily. And I'm an old man. You got these nice sports seats. And with all these racing buckles, you're going to be secured in there really well. It's not that the car's going to flip over, but if you're really hitting the curves and that, this holds you in place. Custom made console with the ratchet B&M shifter. Yeah, B&M Pro stick. And then in back, there is no back seat, but again, you can see the roll cage. It just has some felt like carpet. Headliner's in good shape. And then up above here are your switches, your ignition, your fuel pump, things like that are right here. So you don't use a key. There is another hidden switch under the dash that kills the power as well. But you just turn the switches on and hit the button and fires it up. I don't think someone would steal it by starting it anyway, because your windows will rattle. So the motor, they started with a 454 block. Again, we have receipts. It is a 496 stroker, all forged rotating assembly, comp cam, Racetech pistons, Dart Pro aluminum heads, roller valve train. Up on top is an aluminum intake with the fast fuel injection and ignition system. Got some nice polished valve covers, fat plug wires. Got some headers down there. Here's that roll bar. So front to back. That makes the car sturdy. It doesn't twist and that sort of thing. So this here would be a catch can system. You get the blow by, comes through over here instead of dripping out on your engine. It has some nice billet bracket, new alternator, aluminum water pump, aluminum timing cover, billet pulleys, big aluminum radiator with dual electric fans. We got a can here. This looks like an overflow for the radiator. It's a nice can. Dual reservoir master with power brakes. It's got a lot of parts. If you were to build this, looks like it has an MSD ignition. If you were to build this, all these parts add up. They get to be very expensive. This is a hot rod that's done, ready to rock and roll. Transmission cooler up front. So Caleb's going to take you for a drive. You better buckle in. Come back safely.
Street Nova, baby. Now this is muscle, guys. Listen to this thing roar. We're cruising. We're taking it around the block. We're going to show you how she drives, which is very nice for how built this is. Steering's nice and tight on it. The brakes feel really good. You know, it's not your comfort cruiser. This is a street strip car. But it is street friendly, and that's the important part. It's got a working horn on it. We got working wiper blades. And even the vintage heat system I got ripping right now. So it's a little cold out, but that's okay. Looks like all the gauges are working. Turn signal lights up. I hear it clicking. Brakes work really well. It almost threw me through the dash. Let's give this baby some juice and see what she's got. It has the 85, it's tuned on, so. Oh, ho, ho. I'm impressed. Very nice car, very nicely put together. There's a lot of benefits to E85. I have one of my cars personally tuned on it. It helps the engine run cooler. You're going to gain a lot more horsepower out of it than you would on pump gas. And it's cheap, so you don't have to worry about the gas mileage because you're going to be getting miles per gallon in this car. But yeah, we're cruising 60 miles an hour, no problem. Drive straight, I don't feel vibrations, no shakes or wobbles in the steering. This thing's solid. Those meaty tires really hook up, so very nicely built. I am impressed. Got the fast gauge system showing your live data right here. Yeah, sweet car. There you have it. Pro Street Nova.
So again, it's back halved. So these are unibody cars, but now it's a full frame car because you have the subframe up front, ties right into this complete structure, complete chassis system. Up front is big fat tubular control arms, coil over adjustable shocks. It's a 4-link system in back with coil over adjustable shocks, diagonal pan hard bar, disc brakes in front, drum in back. Has a 3-inch exhaust with Flowmaster mufflers that goes all the way out the back. Typically cars like this, they just dump out halfway back and it's just too loud inside the car. So it does have a great sounding exhaust and it goes all the way out the back. You look up at the motor, extra capacity oil pan, high torque starter, performance built turbo 400 automatic transmission with a 3400 stall. Rebuilt drive shaft, has a safety loop around it, a narrowed heavy-duty 9-inch rear end. It's narrowed because the tires are so wide. 488 gears, which sounds crazy. You wouldn't want that in your Chevelle or Camaro you drive on the street, but with these tall tires, it kind of offsets that 488 gears. So this is a type of car, yeah, you can take it to the drag strip. You're way ahead of the game. If you were to build this, you'd spend a lot more. It's ready to go, start having fun, or take it to the cruise nights. That's what a lot of people do. You just go get ice cream, pull into the car show. It's rumbling and loud. Everyone's giving you their attention. It's just a car to have fun with. Get some aggression out. Get out after work and take that for a little ride on a back road. But right now you can go to volocars.com. That's where you can talk to the salesman. They'll help figure out how to get it delivered to your door and get you financed. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click the bell icon, and you'll be notified when the next one's posted. Thanks for watching.